Mom and Dad completely doted on me, and even after being together since high school, they were still crazy about each other, which they didn't hide. Even though I sometimes found them embarrassing, I secretly loved how in love they were. The only thing they ever disagreed on was me playing soccer. I'd always been sporty, and when Dad enrolled me in the local girls' football club at 10, the wires in my brain connected the second I kicked the ball.
2 extra hours of training every day till the big match, okay?
You're pushing her too hard, honey. She needs to focus on school right now.
She's born to be a football star.
Once in 7th grade, I was walking back home from practice when I spotted 2 older boys roughing up a skinny boy my age.
Well, hello, Mr. Lame. Looks like you're a poet. What's that around your neck? A woman's necklace?
Please, give it back. It's my mom's.
As they kept teasing him, I charged towards them, kicking one bully hard in the knees and headbutting the other. Don't you morons know there's some lines you just don't cross? Then I grabbed the skinny boy's things, took his hand, and made a run for it. The bullies came after us, but we hid behind a garbage dump as they ran past. Hey, you're okay now?
Oh, yes, thank you. It's just that you remind me of my goat Octopus who used to headbutt everyone and died from a concussion.
I remind you of a dead goat named Octopus?
Yeah, your eyes are just like hers, even your voice.
How about you just say thank you and stop talking? That was the day Zeke and I became friends. In fact, he just moved with his single dad into the house next to ours. He couldn't kick a ball to save his life, but he was sweet and smart, and he seemed to really enjoy doing all my homework. And because we were super close, I started getting teased about him in high school.
He, likes you. It's all in the signs, babe. His eyes sparkle when he looks at you. His voice gets deeper when he says your name, and he always notices small things about you. And have you seen how his feet are always pointing at you when he's talking to you?
Where else would they be pointed? You're being ridiculous. But those comments got under my skin, because after that, I kept seeing the stupid signs. Was I imagining them now, or had I missed them all along? I had a really big match soon, and before it started, I was sitting on the side bench and fidgeting with my hands when Zeke sat down next to me.
Nia, you've got nothing to be nervous about. You're gonna win. We'll go out to celebrate afterwards. And there's, also something I need to tell you.
What is it?
It can wait a few more hours. Just came to wish you luck.
He gave me this strange look as he left, and my heart fluttered. Jeez, what was that? But all thoughts vanished as soon as the match started. It was an intense one, with our team having a slight lead. But as I was hovering near the goalie, an opponent kicked the ball hard and sent it flying at my face. I was knocked back, and my head hit the metal goalpost. Then everything went black. When I opened my eyes next, I found myself alone in a hospital room. I couldn't recall why I was there. Feeling panicked, I tried running out, but my legs felt like jelly, and I found myself falling face forward, straight into someone's strong arms. I looked up into the warm brown eyes of a tall, really cute guy who instantly pulled me into a tight hug.
Nia, oh my god, I can't believe you're finally awake.
Nia, how do you know my... Oh my god, Zeke, is that you? Why do you look so different?
I just upgraded my wardrobe a bit.
A bit? You look like the lead singer of a boy band. Also, how are you suddenly taller?
Nia, you might want to sit down for this.
And what he told me next knocked the wind out of me. 3 years? I've been in a coma for 3 years? I didn't even know how to begin processing this. And when I asked him to call my parents, Zeke went pale.
I don't know if I should tell you this, although it's kind of important. Okay, I should. But don't get upset, because you might.
Spit it out.
I don't want to send you back into a coma.
I swear to God, I will twist your arm so hard.
Okay, your parents got divorced and your dad has a girlfriend who seems to be a total witch.
What? I'd lost 3 years. My parents were divorced. My dad had a witch girlfriend, and my geeky best friend had become hot. After the doctors had run all their tests, I was told I'd need physiotherapy, but I was ready to be discharged. Soon after, Mom and Dad both arrived at the hospital, and we had a teary reunion. Mom said she'd take me home with her and answer all my questions about their divorce. As we went down to the hospital entrance, suddenly 4 men in black suits surrounded us, but no one else looked surprised.
I think I'll leave this first. I wouldn't want the crowd outside to overwhelm Nia.
Did I miss something here?
You know how you said earlier I looked like a lead singer of a boy band? Well, actually, I am. I'll tell you all about it later, okay?
And the minute the hospital door opened, the crowd broke out into frenzied screams. I looked on in complete shock at Zeke smiling and waving while his bodyguards escorted him to a car, and then he was gone. Holy mother of what? On the way home, Mom explained that a year ago, Zeke had joined some neighborhood kids to form a band. They'd won a talent competition with a song Zeke had written, which shot them to instant fame.
His fans are usually camping outside the hospital because they know he visits often.
His fans? Man, I was not getting over this anytime soon. It also turned out that he no longer lived in the house next door. And then, Mom finally explained everything that happened with Dad.
After you went into a coma, I started getting really angry at your dad. I knew it wasn't his fault, but I kept blaming him because he'd always pushed you to play soccer. We were fighting all the time and growing distant. Then one day I received pictures in the mail of him and a woman from work looking like a couple, and that was the last straw. He denied having an affair, but I had proof, and soon after the divorce, he started dating that same woman. Maybe it wasn't fair to blame him for your accident, but he betrayed our marriage.
My heart broke at how my perfect family had been torn apart, but somehow I was having trouble believing that Dad would cheat on Mom. Adjusting to my new life was quite tough over the next few days. I had to get used to Dad not being around, and he couldn't even visit immediately because his girlfriend Rachel had a family emergency out of town. I couldn't play soccer till I was done with physiotherapy, and I was 3 years behind everyone in high school, which also meant that Zeke and I were no longer in the same class, and it was almost impossible to even have a conversation with his